So once this arc ends, once the current arc in the Gintama manga ends, I can almost assure you, unless all of these characters end up playing a pivotal role in the final arc, which I don't know how long it's going to go on, according to the letter that posted on Jump Festa. It's something that could even go on for 20 years. Who knows? But knowing how long Srirachi's arcs have been on for as long as I've been reading the series, I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but if these characters don't play a pivotal role in that arc, then we're going to have several one-shots slash mini arcs with all of the characters that we know from our comedy slash drama arcs that are not associated with the serious arcs, most of the time, such as Tama, Kyubey, Sakuyo, etc. But there's going to be one. There's going to be one freaking one shot that is going to kill me. And I've been saying this for a long time because it's true, alright? There's going to be one shot that is going to completely annihilate me before that final arc. And I know it's going to happen. Because it's been made, it's the way it has to be. And it's going to be the chapter. It's going to be the chapter where Hasegawa, Madao, when he comes home and he makes it, he succeeds. He comes home to his bed. That is going to be the chapter that's going to hurt. It's going to show me, because right now I'm very, very sad. I can't lie to you. I mean, of course I'm sad. But that chapter is going to signify to me that this is the end. When Madao makes it, that's going to be the chapter. When I see that, it's I don't know how it's going to affect me, but it's just, well, when you look back at all the previous episodes in like 188, and you just, it's like it was built up for that moment, for when Hasegawa makes it. But with that being said, wow, so this is the end, man. I'll tell you what though, when I initially heard this, the reason why you haven't seen that many videos is because of, yes, I have been taking on more work, but the reason why I haven't been on social media or anything is because I just wanted to separate myself for a while, because you gotta understand something, man. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just wanted to be with alone in this sort of thing, because, this is a big part of me. The thing is with Gintama is, it's something that, even though I haven't been with it as long as I've been other series, it's something that has really, really impacted, and it is a huge part of me, already, and it's something I truly and dearly love, and I didn't want to ever say goodbye to it, and I tried so hard to get my mind off it, even taking on more hours at work. I was just trying to do anything to get my mind off of Gintama, but the more I tried to get my mind off of this announcement, the more I tried to get my mind off of the series, the more I remembered. The more I remembered, the first time I saw Kagura, the moment I remembered the first time I saw Shinzengumi. I remembered, episode 11, I remembered episode 25, I remembered when I first saw Benizakura, I remembered when I first saw Mitsuba, etc., etc., etc. And it's like, Srirachi's given me such a phenomenal series. There's no need to be sad anymore, and it's still gonna hurt, of course, because it's something that you don't want to see leave, but at the end of the day, Srirachi's given us such a beautiful and phenomenal series that we can look back and see all those amazing memories that he's given us, and he needs time to rest. If he says it's time to wrap it up, I have complete trust in that man, 100%. and whatever he wants to do from here on forward with his manga up until the very final chapter. So if he wants to wrap it up right now, I take full trust, and I will completely support the decision all the way up until the very end. And I can't wait to see it. I'm honestly excited. It's something that, of course, I wanted to take a long time, but I'm honestly excited for it. It's something that it's the way that it ends. The reason why I'm so excited for it is because when I look back on it, whenever my children or my grandchildren ask me about the people I looked up to, my heroes, or the stories I read, and I'll tell them, I'll be able to tell them the legend of the Shiroyasha, the legend of the Yorozuya, and it's like, wow. And you look back on it, and it's been such a big tale, and it really has spanned a whole lot of chapters, and it's just, wow, so many memories. And I really have to thank Hideaki Surachi, for being an amazing, a genius in creating this wonderful series, taking so many risks that I know a lot of others wouldn't have taken, and of course, the thing is his series is not as popular as a lot of series out there, but he's writing what he wants to write. He's writing for the everyday man. That's why I love it. And I'm happy. I'm really I decided that I'm going to be sad later, man. I'm going to be sad later. And the thing is, it'll always come back to you, like, man, like, damn, Gintama's ending. But the thing is, you have to move forward, guys. You have to move forward, and you have to be very, very excited. Guys, it's a time for celebration. It's a time to celebrate, to come together as a family, as a community, to celebrate the greatness that is Gintama. Because in 2016, that's going to be our year. That's going to be Gintama's year, because with next year, us entering the final arc and finishing off the arc we're currently in, and next year, as well as that, we're going to enter my personal favorite part in all of entertainment, and right here in the Shogun Assassination arc animated. And then if they enter the arc after that, oh man, yeah, next year is Gintama's year, baby, and I'm excited for 120%. I'm extremely excited. It's a time for celebration, guys. It's also a time where we all need to come together and just just enjoy it while it's still here. Let's just enjoy it while it's still here, man. The day will come, we'll be able to look back and be somber about it and be sad about it that it's gone. But dang it, let's be happy for the great and amazing memories that Surachi has left us with. And let's be happy for the fact that next year we'll be able to send it off with a bang as a community. That's something that wouldn't have happened around 3 years ago when Gintama barely even had a fandom. It's grown so much since the first time I laid eyes upon this series, where it was just that undiscovered gem, into what it's become today. And it's something where, guys, we're actually a family, man. There's so many of us now out there that it's a time for celebration. Next year is going to be our biggest year, with our best arc so far being animated to the end, possibly our second best, well, in my personal opinion, the second best arc being animated right after. And then entering the final arc, it's a time to celebrate. It's something that not a lot of people get to witness. The final arc of their favorite series. It's a time for celebration. It's a time to be happy, and it's time to come together as a community to celebrate what is about to be a phenomenal year for Gintama next year. Of course, with the Love Potion arc being animated as well. Now I have high hopes that my personal favorite one that hasn't been animated yet, the Homeless arc, will be animated, and maybe even Excalibur, Kagura's boyfriend, and etc., etc. It's time to see these chapters, Guardian Spirit and whatnot. We'll be able to see these chapters actually get animated probably through the volumes, just like a Love Potion is, which I definitely can't wait to see that. But it's a time for celebration, man. The thing is in my initial thing, of course, I was sad because I was like, man, Gintama's. But when the more you look at it, it's a time for celebration, guys. Next year is going to be our year. It's going to be Gintama's year. It's going to be our time to shine, to show the world why we love this series so much, and to show Surachi the support he well deserves, because he's taken. This must not be easy for him either, ending a work that he's been working on now for 12 years. We've got to give him his most unendearing support, because he's given us so much. It's only, it's the most we can. It's the least we can do. Is just to give back to the man that's given us all of these amazing memories. Just because of him, I met so many of you out there that are such awesome sauce people, man. So, whatever series Sriracha decides to do after Gintama, from chapter 1, baby. From chapter 1, it'll be on this channel. I promise that whatever Sriracha decides to do after Gintama ends, I will be doing it. But let's stop that. Let's just look into the now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently in a good... 2016 is going to be GOAT. 2016 is going to be GOAT, and I'm super excited. And it's gonna be an amazing time. It's gonna be an amazing time to be a Gintama fan. Seeing it, from the way that it was up until right now, until the end, it's gonna be quite a feeling. It's gonna be mixed with a lot of different feelings, but it's something we're all gonna go through together. It's something I can't wait, and I'm really, really excited to see how this series is gonna end, just how amazing it's gonna be, because it's gonna be done in a Sriracha fashion, in a way he can only do it. So you guys have an awesome day, and remember to be forever Yorozuya.